That's also Gamer Jalan here. I know y'all guys been missing me. Shout out to the person who told me the update was out. I actually thank y'all for that because usually I always check like every week and a half or like every week, like once a week, because I know that he be busy and the update be taking a while, so I don't even really check for real. So thank you for checking for me. So I've already caught Caulifla, Kale. I've already upgraded them. As you can see, I already have Master Ultra Instinct Goku, and I have the second evolution of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Now, I don't have Kefla yet because I need to use a cheat to get the other Potara earrings, so then I confuse them together. So I have Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, Berserk Kale, and then I have dupes of them. Like I caught some extra ones, and also I'm trying to get the Master Kale, which it says you have to have the same attack and defense stat, and yet I have the same attack and defense stat. Maybe it's something that you gotta do. I don't know, but hey, I'll get it. I get it when I get it. So first thing I gotta say, God Vegeta's overpowered, and let me show you what I mean. So this man, as you can see, his attack stat is 286. Now, when you compare that as of the other characters, it might not seem as much. Oh yeah, by the way, those are Ultra Instinct Goku stat, Master Ultra Instinct. So let me go back to God Vegeta real quick. He has huge power. Also, he has full power, and as you can see right here, all of his attacks are OP. And I actually used God Fist, and he almost one-shotted Master Ultra Instinct Goku. Almost. He just left an inch of health. Now, the thing about Master Ultra Instinct Goku, or Goku's character, period, it depends on what moves you keep. Like, if I had God Fist right now, which this one unfortunately doesn't because this is my God Goku, the one where I kept all of his moves, like the fire moves. So, if you have God Fist, obviously it's gonna be OP, but I have to keep it 100 with you. When it comes to pure attack power, although this does raise your attack and speed, which I wish his speed would have been a little bit higher, you know, on Whis' level. Because if we go check Whis' speed, it's although he does have the Genki Dama and the Kaioken and the Dragon Fist and the Kamehameha, which I mean, if I had the God Kamehameha, which I don't see why he didn't want to learn it, but like when he has those, it honestly depends on which Goku you have. But if you have the God Kamehameha or whatever, it doesn't matter because this move right here, full power, once you use full power, it's over. It's just flat out over once you use full power. I don't care. Like, full power is it put Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on a high level. Like, this dude became so much more stronger than he can. Like, it have been units where he literally has like attacks them and he might put them at half health or above half health, and once he uses full power, he can start one-shotting people. Now, God Vegeta, when it comes to pure attack power, could one-shot anybody in the game with no doubt. I'm pretty sure. Well, I ain't gonna say almost anybody, but he can pretty much, when he uses full power, he can. But before full power, he can almost one-shot, but with full power, definitely. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is of Jiren's ability because he also has different abilities depending on which Jiren you catch. But in my opinion, Master Ultra Instinct Goku is overall a better character. Like Goku, it really depends on what type of moves you have for him. Like this one was made as a certain set, and this was actually my God Goku. So if you have like a Super Saiyan Blue Goku, like as you can see right here, this Goku has a better moveset. He has God Fist and he has God Kamehameha, which actually does more damage than Vegeta's moves. But then at the same time, you got to think about it. Vegeta, or that recover is another thing too. But power burst compared to full power, I'm sorry, full power it really just boosts your stuff up a lot. So it honestly depends on what moves you have. So if you have power burst on Master Ultra Instinct Goku, he should be able to do more damage than Vegeta, no doubt. But that full power, that can do a lot of damage. And like I said, I know it says it only raises the attack stat, but like trust me, once you raise that attack stat and then use one of your little moves like the Big Bang or Final Cannon, like it's over. For real. So I brought all these units to kind of compare their stats. So some people say Jiren is better than God Goku, and I personally believe that this God Goku is either the same as Jiren or maybe better. Like slightly better depending on which God Goku, the type of moves, and depending on which Jiren you catch. But Master Ultra Instinct is better than both of them. Then once you go on to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I'm sorry, it's like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta used to be the most powerfulest character in the game, and now he's kind of under them. Like, honestly, God Vegeta or Master Ultra Instinct Goku should be able to take out Gogeta with no problem. And that's just the honest truth. Now, Whis, on the other hand, he has Ordeal, which basically can one-shot just about anything. And he has the fastest speed in the game. So, even if you don't manage to kill this man in one hit, which you most likely won't because he's a psychic type, he's going to kill you every single trip because he's fast. Makes Whis just this OP person. It's his speed. Like, he's always going to attack before you. You're not going to be like, you know, since God Fist only one-shots people because of the type they are. So, he's not a fighting type. He's a psychic type. So, you're not going to do as much damage. And Whis is obviously going to do more damage to you and either one-shot you or, you know, kill you anyway because he has more speed than you. The only hope of beating Whis is to either one-shot him or use two characters. And hopefully the second character can survive long enough to be able to kill Whis. But let me show you the other characters. I actually have Cabba too, Super Saiyan 2 Cabba. I like the backgrounds and I like the music too that he added. Alright, so there's my Berserker Kale. Those are their bases. That's Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is kind of out of order, some of them. There's my Super Saiyan 2 Cabba. You know, you can check out their stats. They look like they literally are like a little bit less than demigods. They're like Android 17 and Android 18 level from what I see from Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and Cabba. Their stats aren't really all that. I don't think they were even meant to be that powerful of a character anyway. But I would have hoped they are a lot stronger because you got to think about it. They got 3 evolutions. Now, Kale, I'm kind of disappointed in. I mean, look at this. I mean, I know it's 5 level difference, but just look at the stats. Like, I'm hoping Master Kale is better. I'm sorry. The stats are just extremely low. I was hoping for them to be a lot better. But at least I know the Super Saiyan Blue 2 Vegeta, or, you know, God Vegeta, whatever you want to call him. I'm just going to call him, you know, Vegeta's evolution. Him and Master Ultra Instinct Goku, they're fucking pretty much OP. And they're probably the strongest, like, besides Whis, if you take Whis out the equation, probably the strongest fighters in the game. I haven't tried Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta yet. I actually need to get his stats all the way up. But even so, I'm just saying, like, their stats are ridiculous. And Vegeta's just pure attack potency is ridiculous. Like, he's making Jiren low-key look like a chump. So I might make a video on who you should use, or like which one is better, Master Ultra Instinct Goku or Super Saiyan Blue 2 Vegeta. I'm just gonna call him that because that's what the name is. You know, depending on which one that you might think is better. So I think what I'll do is I'll use 2 different